Okay, so we're going to get started here with Chapter 2. Chapter 2, very brief video here, but it's going to include some really important ideas that are going to be a little bit challenging because they're abstract. In CMU, a lot of things got hidden from us. They kind of were doing things in the background that we weren't able to see. Java is a lot more showing you everything, and that's good and bad because sometimes CMU and Python's hiding things that are complex, but in Python, or excuse me, but in Java, we're able to see the complexity. But like, that's good, we can see the complexity, but it maybe also is a little bit challenging to understand to begin with. So a few things first, yeah, make Java style, but really want to focus on is this, and really going on to the next line. Every single last program that you make is going to look like this. Public class, in this example, this would be like the name of whatever your code is. So if I'm writing like, I don't know, whatever, like computer science is like the name of my program, this would be computer science. It has to be all kind of linked together. There's no spaces allowed in there. It'll all be computer science. The other important thing, and like, so that's just identifying like what program is going with it, and this has to match with like the file name. We won't deal with that too much early on, but later on we will. This one is the thing that we'll see constantly, and it's a little weird. I mean, like, it's not weird. It's like just, there's a lot of stuff going on here that we can't quite explain right away. Public static void main, string args, all that stuff is not something that we really can access right away. We see it all the time to begin with, but it's not something we can really explain until we're much later into the unit. I mean, all these things have meaning, but when we first start, we can't really know what that meaning is. Okay. So yeah, so I think that's my biggest takeaway here, is that every time we start a program and every time you run like the main part of your program, it's going to have this. This is going to identify where the computer is going to start. So as the computer starts to read your code, it's going to look for, and this is just part of like a built-in thing to Java, it's going to look for the main method, or like this main line. It's going to say, where is this main thing? Because I need to know where to start with your code. You might have a lot of stuff in here, but the very first thing I need to do is check out this, find this main thing, and then start running the code in there. So that's why this is important to include in every single last thing that you make.